Well, hello tidy gardeners, and what a Wednesday it has been. I figured I would pop a little video update because I have decided to do something quite exciting for me. As some of you know, I'm kind of fond of these Dungarees, but they're not quite as good as they need to be. They certainly aren't something that I put my name to. You might think, what's the big deal about Dungarees? Well, most Dungarees are worn by sort of tradespeople, people with lots of heavy tools and stuff. So as a gardener, they're not quite right. There are lots of Dungarees on the market, but none of them are good enough. I've bought 6 or 7 pairs and continually disappointed. So I am going to design my own gardening Dungarees. Yes, you heard it here first. My Dungarees are going to be very different. There's going to be 2 types. There's going to be a winter and summer edition. The summer edition, yes, they're going to be shorts, not lederhosen, proper gardening Dungarees, but short legs. And I'm going to have in production for Christmas or for the autumn my winter set. My Dungarees are going to be different. They're going to have a number of features on that you can't get anywhere else. I will happily list a few for you now. One, they're going to be a folding flap at the back so you can sit down without getting a wet arse, you know, just like on a hunting jacket. There's going to be a pocket for a battery to charge your phone that's waterproof, that also heats the gilet inner and the front, and a pocket for a hot water bottle, which is where you put your drink. So there's lots of little things like that. Below the knee, they're going to be waterproof. They're going to have a tapered leg so they fit tightly around your boots. They're going to be nice and branded. They're going to look good. They're going to be comfy. They're going to have proper bloody straps on the collar, on the shoulders. These Dungarees are great, but they're not good enough. And my Dungarees are going to be epic. I have also had the pleasure of working with someone who has, and I'm not making this up, done the seamstress stuff. Can't think of the word now. Not upholstery. You know, when you make things. What's the word? Seamstress, probably. But she's done all that stuff for Robbie Williams, no less. So she's talented. She knows what she's talking about. She hasn't heard this message, and she might watch the video. But I'm going to get her to help me mock up these unbelievably good Dungarees, which will soon be in production. No, it's not a joke. Yes, I am going to do it, and you will see a video update of my first pair of Paul Thompson Dungarees, probably within 20 days. I bought all of the material, I bought all of the extras from other items of clothing, and I'm going to cut them and pin them and sew them together. So the first video is going to be somewhat comical, but you will get a sense of what I'm doing with my Dungarees. If you want to get involved and you want to buy a pair before they're made to help me get this idea off the ground, send me a message. They won't be expensive, but I can imagine spending a few quid on this idea and getting it off the ground. I would really appreciate any ideas for a name. I think I'm going to call the short ones Dunga-breeze, which I thought was kind of fun, but it needs to be a cool, catchy name. So if you can think of a super cool, catchy name for some gardening Dungarees, like utility trousers almost, then I'll give you a free pair. Anyway, no, it's not a wind up. Yes, it's going to happen. Watch this space. See you soon.